Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I travel continuously and I see many cities, but there is nowhere like London. Go where we may, rest where we will, eternal London haunts us still. There's always a romance we leave behind in London, and always London unlocks that flower for us and keeps it fresh so that when we come back, we have our romance again. Yeah, London. You know, fish, chips, cup of tea, bad food, worse weather, Mary fucking Poppins, London. It's difficult to speak adequately or justly of London. It's not a pleasant place. It's not agreeable or cheerful or easy or exempt from reproach. It is only magnificent. Italy and London are the only places where I don't feel to exist on sufferance. London, thou art the flower of all cities, gem of all joy, jasper of jocundity. Let none despise the merry, merry cries of famous London town. London goes beyond any boundary or convention. It contains every wish or word ever spoken, every action or gesture ever made, every harsh or noble statement ever expressed. It is illimitable. It is infinite London. London is a labyrinth, half of stone and half of flesh. There are two places in the world where men can most effectively disappear: the City of London and the South Seas. London is like a smoky pearl set in a circle of emeralds. London is a modern Babylon. London is the epitome of our times and Rome of today. London is a bad habit one hates to lose. If you're curious, London's an amazing place. You are now in London, that great sea whose ebb and flow at once is deaf and loud, and on the shore vomits its wrecks and still howls on for more. Yet in its depth, what treasures! This melancholy London, I sometimes imagine that the souls of the lost are compelled to walk through its streets perpetually. One feels them passing like a whiff of air. London, London, London town. You can toughen up or get thrown around. I like the spirit of this great London, which I feel all around me. Who but a coward would pass his whole life in hamlets? A bad day in London is still better than a good day anywhere else. London opens to you like a novel itself. Is divided into chapters, the chapters into scenes, the scenes into sentences. It opens to you like a series of rooms, doors and passages. Mayfair to Piccadilly to Soho to the Strand. I've been walking about London for the last 30 years. And I find something fresh in it every day. Aesthetically, London is just beautiful. It's a gorgeous city. The architecture, monuments, the parks, the small streets. It's an incredible place to be. I'm having the time of my life, or something quite like it, when I'm walking out and about in London's brilliant parade. To walk alone in London is the greatest rest. London always reminds me of a brain. It's similarly convoluted and circuitous. I mean, a lot of cities, especially American ones like New York and Chicago, are laid out in straight lines, like the circuits on computer chips. There are a lot of right angles in cities like this. But London, it's just a glorious mess. Sir, if you wish to have a just notion of the magnitude of this city, you must not be satisfied with seeing its great streets and squares, but must survey the innumerable little lanes and courts. It's not in the showy evolution of buildings, but in the multiplicity of human habitations which are crowded together that the wonderful immensity of London consists. It's not the walls that make the city, but the people who live within them. The walls of London may be battered, but the spirit of the Londoner stands resolute and undismayed. London is a world of glamour, excitement, activity, amusement, and all the attractions of worldly wit and casual relationships. By seeing London, I've seen as much of life as the world can show. This is London. The place where you're a god. Or a disgrace. Oh, I love London society. It is entirely composed now of beautiful idiots and brilliant lunatics, just what society should be. In London, everyone is different, and that means anyone can fit in. London is a roost for every bird. You find no man at all intellectual who is willing to leave London. No, sir. When a man is tired of London, he's tired of life, for there is in London all that life can afford. The human moths about the light dash and cling close in dazed delight and burn and laugh. The world and wife, for this is London. This is life. Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground. But Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. And they don't need no friends as long as they gaze on Waterloo sunset. They are in paradise. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. 20 bridges from Tower to Kew wanted to know what the river knew. 20 bridges, or 22, for they were young and the Thames was old. And this is the tale that river told. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town. Hello everyone. Happy Bank Holiday Sunday, I suppose. Here's my little map of London. And here's my little shot glass of London. And inside it is limoncello, homemade limoncello, which, like London, is fucking magnificent. It's like lemon heroin coursing through your veins, as described by a very mischievous and very good friend of mine when I told her what it was like. Anyway, keep safe, keep well, keep drinking the limoncello. Fucking hell, that is good.